So this is gorgeous Pearl. Pearl's first visit to us today. So we've just took her out the basket and she's settling down very, very nicely there. So you can see from Pearl's coat, she's very dense coat. Although she's not a hugely long-haired cat, she is dense. And she's got some smaller mats in her coat here. You can just see those starting to form. And if they were left, too much longer, they'd end up in a real tight pelt. And she'd have some problems there with them pulling on her skin, causing her a bit of pain. So she's been brought to us to have a good groom through.
Camera showing it.
She is. She's lovely. She's about 4.5 years old. She's beautiful, isn't she? Timid girly. So she normally goes to the vets for anything that needs doing, and quite often gets sedated to have it done. So it's nice for her to come and be able to have all this done without any sedation. So we're just going to start checking on the claws. Let me just see these tootsies, missus. Oh, good girl. Oh, she's a good girlie. Right, they are a little bit long. So we're pushing those claws away from the tootsies and a little snip. Yes. Oh, she says, get off my feet. Get off my tootsies. Good girlie. What a good girl. Oh, is this one under here as well? Let me just get this one, missus. Yeah, what a good girl. What a good girl. How good are you? You're trying to sneak off the table, pretend you're not here, aren't you? Let's have this, Tootsie. Oh, good girl. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pearly, let's have them that way. What are you doing, missus? Because I'm pushing them away. I'm trying to put them behind my head and I can't see you with those clippers. What a good girl. Quite long, these tootsies. Okay. 2 more to do. Come on. Wait, you're going to lie that way. You're going to have me that... Okay, we'll have it that way then. We'll go that way. There we go. I can't get to that dew claw doing it that way, missus. Let's turn you around. Let's turn you around a little bit. There you go. Let's have a little look at this tootsie. Okay. She keeps pushing this leggy out. Oh, she says, keep pushing that leg. Can I see that tootsie? She says, no, I want to push it that way. I want to push it. If we go that way then. Whatever way the cat is sort of pushing for us to go, we'll try and go in that way if we can. There we go. I can get to that much easier there. There you go. Good girl. Oh, little hiss. Little hiss. Hey, what a good girl. So I'm back on the back of Pearl, her head and her neck area. We've already got this out the top of her head, dead hair, and we're just going through nice and quietly. So it's the moulting comb, so it's the 2 teeth with the comb as usual, my old faithful. And she's got an incredibly thick coat, so the comb is jamming in her straight away. So she's going to take quite a bit of work to get this through. So all it needs is, when Mum gets back home with her, is to continue doing this grooming so that she gets right in at the root, so that the comb will go through nicely, because it's just a lot of dead hair that's stuck in this coat. You can see it all coming away there. And she'll feel so much better for it. And then what's left of her coat then will start to feel nice and silky. And she should get a sheen on her coat. She does look on the dry side, but I think it's because all this dead hair is stuck in this coat of hers. That's getting through a little bit better. Good girl. That's so much better. There we go. So I couldn't do that before, I couldn't get the comb through. We're sort of hitting here, which is where we haven't groomed yet, but the head is now clear with the comb. And now it's to continue with the grooming. And again, it's just little by little, step by step. Oh dear, oh dear, Pearly, that's a bit rude, isn't it? Isn't that a bit rude when we're trying to help you? It is. Well, I wasn't expecting that, Pearl. No. No. So what we'll do in this instance, we just take it slowly. Because don't forget, all this is brand new to her. She's only ever experienced the vet. And we want her to have a good experience. So no shouting at her, you know. Got to stay very calm with cats. It's a big thing they teach you, is to stay very patient. And they tell you what they're happy with. Hello, hello, hello. No.
First visit, Nathan.
First visit. First visit can always be a little bit touchy. It just depends what they're used to with handling as well at home and whether they're used to being groomed. So with that, this is why we always cut claws first, so that we've got a little bit of safety with the claws being snipped at the ends, so that if she did catch me then, at least the claws aren't, you know, brutally sharp.
That's why it can take time sometimes.
This is why, yeah, you cannot rush a cat, especially when there's one like this. She's just, hello, it's okay. She's just unsure, aren't you? Hey, you're just unsure, baby. Yeah. So we've got, you can hear we've got some music playing in the background there as well. So that's sort of cat reiki music to try and help calm. She doesn't appear to be frightened. This could just be a bit of a reaction to say, look, I'm not really keen on being groomed, leave me alone. And this, you can overcome this by regular grooming. It's a case of making sure you do groom her every single day, and then she gets so used to it and she'll actually look forward to having her groom. We've seen some real feisty cats turn around and absolutely love being groomed when we've been and we've done a groom ourselves, and then we've really hit home to mums and dads, you must groom your cat every day just to get them into the routine. It's a good girl. And then we'll just start again. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She just needs a reassurance, don't we? Hey, just need reassurance, babes. Yes. So little Pearl, it's quite a feisty little Pearl. She's getting better, she's calmed down. What I've had to do, she was getting rather feisty and upset with herself. And quite often when we get a cat that's like that, by popping a collar on, she's got one of these Elizabethan collars that you see at the vet. Pop that round her neck and it can calm them down quite a bit, because it stops them from being able to see what actually is going on. So since I did that, she has quietened down a little. So we've done the groom throughout the top. We've just sprayed some oatmeal onto this coat now, and I'm just checking as I'm going through the coat here that there's nothing else hidden. We're pretty good. She is pretty feisty round here. 2 shoulders, front shoulders, she's not too keen on.
Got quite a
Just
bit
going
out there.
gently. Is that the pile and there's stuff on the floor I think still as well, isn't there? So we've got quite a bit of hair from her coat. As I say, I've put the collar on, that's helping her calm her, and obviously safety precautions for me. So she is feeling a lot better. I'm just going to pop the Zoom groom on her as well. So if Steve can just pass me that while he's trying to film at the same time. Thank you. There we go. Good girl. It's okay, baby. So she's grumbling, growling at me. Just going gently. Now this is grabbing the hairs that the comb couldn't get hold of itself. And it's actually bringing some more hair away, which is good. And the whole time I'm feeling for her to see if she's tensing. She's not tense on the table. You can feel the cat tense under my hand here. She's all right at the moment. Good girl, Pearl. Good girl. She is grumbling the whole way. So basically she just needs regular handling, and that would get us past this behaviour. And it would also then get her coat much nicer, being nice and shiny, with her own natural oils through. Good girl. Oh, stop it. Hey. What's up with you? Hey, what's up with you? Don't come this up. Hey. Okay, babies. So that's Pearl done. So she's had her brush through, got a lot of hair from her. You can see that pile there. All that's dead hair. And she's feeling a lot nicer, her coat's a lot better. Come on, Pearly, come and look at the camera. Hey. You good girlie? You just want to go back in your basket now, don't you? Hey. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Good girlie.